We all know about addiction, whether it's drugs, gambling, alcohol, it's all around us. People play video games every day to relieve stress or to hang out with people. Video game addiction doesn't just hurt the user, it also hurts those around them. Before we get into the stories, let's learn a little bit more about addiction. What is your name and what do you teach at Kennesaw State University?
My name is Evelina Sterling. I'm a professor of sociology.
So, how would you define the term addiction?
When people keep wanting to do something over and over and over again, despite its negative consequences.
So, what causes addiction?
Addiction can be caused by a variety of factors. There's biologic and genetic factors. Some people are genetically predisposed.
How does somebody overcome an addiction?
It has to start with individual wanting to make a change and seeking and being receptive to some type of treatment.
Have you ever heard of video game addiction?
It is considered a real addiction, especially by mental health clinicians. We're seeing it more and more among men than women. And as our video games are becoming more and more sophisticated, I think that those addictive behaviors in terms of people wanting to escape reality and getting that benefit, even though it might be impacting relationships, family, work, school, all of those other aspects of their lives.
What's your name and what do you do?
Hi, my name is Matthew Kozak, and I am a cleaning company owner.
When and how did you meet your friend who became addicted to video games?
So I met him through a friend of a friend.
What games did he play the most?
Minecraft and Rainbow Six Siege.
Was there a specific moment that led to this addiction?
Actually, I do think that there was. According to his parents, he was only given about 30 minutes to an hour a day. When he graduated high school, a big promise in his life was he was going to be able to get a custom-built PC. And the moment that he got it, he was not able to get off Steam.
How was it living with him at this time?
So it started off okay. It was kind of a slow descent. He was going to work, he was doing house chores, he was helping out around, he was hanging out with people. And then over time, it was less interactions, more online activity, less interactions around the house even, to where he was almost locked in his room 24/7 and even not even cooking for himself, just ordering delivery and walking to the door to get it.
When was the last time you talked with him?
It's been years. It's probably been close to 2 years since we actually last had our communication.
Would you say that he became detached from reality?
Absolutely, 100%.
So, what are your final thoughts on video game addiction?
It all comes down to moderation. It's a form of gluttony, just like anything else. If we do too much of it, it will consume us. And enjoy it and not overdo it, we can clearly have fun with it.
What is your name and what do you do?
I'm Issa Love. I'm not jobless, in between opportunities. Different thing.
Which game do you play the most?
I will say this is a little hard to admit, but it's definitely Frogger's Quest, the PS2 version specifically.
How much money have you spent on the game in total?
I've actually played through my first copy to the point where the disc no longer reads in my PS2. I bought 2 extra copies, one in case the other one burns out. It kind of snowballed a little bit. So now I own about 30 copies that I've paid about $650 on.
All right. What is something you would tell somebody who's on the verge of video game addiction?
Well, I'm not addicted, so you just don't get it. You just don't get it.
All right.
Have you ever played Frogger's Quest?
Has anyone ever tried to help you?
Well, I'm not addicted, so I don't know why you keep using that word. Maybe I'm a little invested in Frogger's Quest, which you need to play it to actually get it.
Why do you play video games so much?
Game, singular, is just Frogger's Quest. As Darwin would call it, his theory of escapism. And mine just happens to be Frogger's Quest. And again, it's not an addiction. I don't like that word. We don't use that word in this household.
So do you ever play video games to get rid of stress?
Game, singular, again, just Frogger's Quest, nothing else. I guess, yeah. I guess you could say that.
Any final thoughts?
You guys should really try Frogger's Quest. It's a very good game. Very good.
What is your name and what year of college are you in?
I'm Abigail Diamond. I'm a business entrepreneurship major, a junior about to become a senior.
What is your job?
So currently I'm a bartender, but I also work an office job.
Do you own any pets?
I do. I have 2 cats, a boy and a girl.
What game do you like to play the most?
Minecraft. That's the only video game that I really play.
How do video games help you with your stress?
I think it both helps and gives me more stress.
How do you balance school, work, and video games without getting addicted?
I maintain that balance by maintaining priorities. Like, I know I need to work at this time, school assignments, video games if I want to.
What are your final thoughts about video game addiction?
Kids start playing video games when they're really young. I think it can lead to a video game addiction. So having the balance while you play your video games, just get outside.